Well, hello everybody, it's Bella here from RachandBellaCrafts in her Bella's Crafty Studio, and I've come along to do some slow stitching with you today as I promised yesterday. Before that, I just want to thank everybody for the lovely comments, for the new subscribers, and welcome everybody that's just joined my channel, and I do appreciate it, and I love all your comments, and thank you very much. I did sell my art journal. It was only on there a couple of hours and it just went, and I'm just blown away. So that's on its way to America. My husband's just posting it today now. And thank you very much. I won't mention the lady's name because I'm never quite sure whether or not they would like their name mentioned. So, but thank you very much. You know who you are. Right, so I thought we'd do a little bit of slow stitching today with the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. And because I need to catch up. And this is what I'm doing. So it was a favourite colour and a bird. So my favourite colour, well, I have many favourite colours now because we're working with so many lovely colours, aren't we? So I've mainly gone for blue and pink and green. So this is my block underneath, and my bird will go on here on the branch. And what I'll do when I finish stitching is I'll cut around there, and then it will be like an applique on the actual block. Okay, I have stitched the block down, so I'll hold it up for you to see. And I've done some running stitches along here. I think that's back stitch actually. Some running stitches here. I've started doing a little bit of stitching on here and up here and down there as well. And I've stitched the lace on. There's 2 layers of lace there. All right, so you can see the back. So that's that. So what I'm doing now today, I'm trying to catch up with my bird. So I'll show you what I've done so far. I started here actually, and I started with this lovely, very pale pink. Now, some of my threads haven't got numbers on, I'm afraid, because when I started, I was just buying whatever. So, but this one here, the one I've used there, is a DMC 543, which is very pretty, all right? And it was a very, very pale, I don't know whether you can just see it there, but the palest of pinks. And it's got a little bit pinker here, which I'm going to use a brighter pink. I haven't got one in between, so it may or may not work, so we'll see how it goes. And then I've got my needles threaded ready for the next bit, for our blues. And I did some green on here, on there, and down here. And I should be working my way around there. But I'm going to leave the branch till last because that's the bit I just want to decide what colour I'm going to use. Because on here is a mixture of sort of a grey purpley colour, which is lovely because there's purple here, look, and some pinks there. So, and it's almost like a watercolour. So I'm going to take my time choosing the threads for that. So that will be done last. You may or may not see that being done. So let's make a start then. So I'm trying to work out, because what they were saying, I can't remember who said it, but a few of them have said it, to go, you know, with the feathers. So you've got to think about where the feathers are going. So I've gone underneath there, and I was going to do, I'm trying to work out whether I would go up there like that, or whether I would come down. So it's a bit of a, because I haven't got any lines on here to follow, I'm just trying to think how the feathers would fall. So I don't know whether it's just going to look okay, whatever I do, but we'll find out, won't we? So let's do some pink, and I think I will start here. I'll come down a bit because I'm almost in your face. I'm not sure this is the right pink. I may have to take this pink out because it's very, very bright. And I'm not sure whether I should have just carried on with that. Thinking about it. Maybe I will. I think I'm going to take that out. It's going to be too much of a contrast. So there we are. You've learned something now. It's good to see the mistakes, isn't it? So there we go. So let's take some of the pink off. I think that would be better. I think that would blend in better, don't you? I'm sorry I can't stop the camera or move it on, but I'm just not into all that sort of thing. My daughter is, Rachel from RachandBellaCrafts. She's a whiz with it, but I'm not, I'm afraid. So I'm using 3 threads, if I can get them apart, that is. There we go. I'll put that one over there because I might need it. And I hope you're all well. As I said, I finished my art journal yesterday, put it on the internet on Etsy late last night, and when I woke up this morning there was a lovely surprise, and I had to laugh because Rachel had put loads and loads and loads of smiley faces on my WhatsApp. So what a lovely thing to wake up to. There we go. Let's start again, shall we? I'm just trying to think. Maybe, really, I think what I'll do is start here. There's almost like a little bit of grey. And you do long and short stitches, apparently, because I'm not an embroiderer. I'm just learning to slow stitch. So this is how I'm doing it. So I don't suppose it's right for a moment, but this is the way I'm doing it, so don't quote me. And there are plenty of tutorials for embroideries, slow stitching, Anne Brooks, Roxy Creations, Sarah, her sister. They're all doing wonderful work, and loads of others. Kathy's, I've forgotten her last name, but Kathy does amazing work as well. Yeah, I think that's going to work actually. I'm not sure. I've used too thick a thread, but I'm going to carry on because now I've started, I shall finish. I think I'm going to go up here now. Trying to imagine where the feathers would be. I should have done one with lines on, shouldn't I? I printed this onto fabric, by the way. I got it from Pinterest, I think. No, I didn't. I got it from Images. Just a bird on Images, because this is for me, so it was okay. It's to go in my book. And it's meant to be messy because slow stitching is not like what you would say embroidery is. Slow stitching is very messy. And I just love the way Roxy does it, and Rachel from Roxy Creations. And that was the only reason I was able to do this, was because I knew there was no stress involved. There we go. Can you see what I'm doing? All right. And she just made it look so easy, and it was I thought to myself, well, I think I could have a go at that and not feel as if, you know, it had to be perfect, which suits me down to the ground. So do have a go, and if you're on her Facebook page, go and see all the lovely blocks that everyone has done for. It's 6 months. It's a 6-month, it's not a challenge. It's just a project. That's the word, a project that we're doing. And after we're on our, what are we on, May 5th, our 5th one, because we started in January. And I think they're going to do another project. I'm not sure for how long, but they are. After this one is complete, so I'm really looking forward to that. So now the thing is, you can always go in with 1 or 2 strands afterwards. I'm just saying this, I'm not sure if that's the correct thing to do, but I'm just saying, because I know there are gaps in between these, so if I wanted to fill them in, I would just go in with some thinner thread. I think that's working actually. I don't know what you think, but I quite like it, so I'm pleased with this. I really didn't know how to approach this today, so I'm glad you're with me. And we've learnt together, haven't we? Because I think this is working. All right. I'll finish that bit off and then I'll go back up the top and do that bit. Roxy always does, I'm calling her Roxy, it's Rachel from Roxy Creations. She always does 2 knots. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And leave a little tail so it doesn't come undone, she says. Now I'm going to show you how I do my knots. It took me so long to learn how to do this. You point the thread down, look. I'm winding it around twice. Just keep it loose so that you can pull it down over the thread. And there's your knot. All right? I hope I was in camera then. Just trim a little bit of that off. So there we go. He's coming on nicely, isn't he? So I'll just finish this little bit by here. Just checking I'm in frame. I'm so close because I wanted you to see what I was doing, that I'm probably up in your face, so I do apologise. I see a few of you are regular watchers of this channel, and thank you for continuing with me and encouraging me. It's lovely to see your names coming up, you know, more often. I really appreciate that, because I know I have my favourites to watch, so that's really lovely. There we go. I think that's great. So I'm really happy with that. All right, I'll just finish that one off now. And you have to remember that hand stitching, which is slow stitching, you can't do it in 2 minutes, and I can't speed the camera up, so you can wind it on though, can't you? If you get bored or you're in a hurry. Right, so that's that one. So I'll put that one behind there, and I think we'll go on to the blue next. And this is the darker one, which I'm going to do down here. But then I see there's a little bit of dark blue here and here. Now, the big question is, would that go down there or would that go up there, do you think? I think I'm just going to do that one straight across there. But I'm going to start here. I'm going to not be brave and just start here. It's a beautiful bird. So you want long and short stitches. Like this. All right, like I did there. And to save cotton, Rachel says, start back at the bottom, go up the top, rather than keep doing long strokes. And start there and go back up. That way you're not using as much cotton. Okay. Now, I'm not brilliant at this, so if you want it to look really professional, then I suggest you go and find an embroidery channel. But I do enjoy it. Now I spread that one out a bit because I wanted to try and make sure that it wasn't going too straight, if you know what I mean. There you go. As long as they're all different lengths, they'll all blend in together. This is very soothing. If you're feeling a bit stressed, this is the thing to do because it's very calming. It's like painting. I enjoyed the painting yesterday and the day before, and it was lovely. I think I might do some more painting. It's getting me in the mood. I haven't done it for a few years because so much happened, and I used to go regularly to classes of watercolour classes and mixed medium classes. Mixed media, not medium. No, medium. Oh, I get those two words mixed up. And really enjoyed them. But I didn't, once the lockdown came, everything just went. And, you know, we were all working from home, weren't we? I'm trying to think which way. Now, the way she's painted this, she's got it going up there, but I'm going to try and curve it round there if I can. I think I've gone a little bit off. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it all on screen. Just wanted you to see what I was up to. And of course, if you make them all different lengths, there we are, it's coming. All right. So if you make them all different lengths, it looks just like feathers. I wish I had a budgie now. I could go and check out their wings, couldn't I? But I haven't got one. Perhaps I should have looked at some real birds on YouTube or something. But it doesn't matter. It's only a bit of fun, isn't it? I'm not going to really worry about it. I'm not going to stress about it. If it's going the wrong way, it's going the wrong way, isn't it? I don't want the fun to be taken out of it, you know? I am going all over the which way here so that I can get my layers of, there we go, it's coming. Okay. I'm back up here now where the pink is. There, look. Down in through there, those stitches I've already done. See? There. Quite windy today. I had to open the window. I was quite warm, but it is windy. Right. Well, I think I'll leave it there now. I promised you I'd do a little bit of stitching, and I have. And I'll come back tomorrow and show you what I've done and how I finished that off. And then we can start doing the branch together. I hope that's okay, and that you enjoyed that little tutorial. Well, it wasn't a tutorial. It was just a show and tell, really, wasn't it? Okay, so there he is. I think he's going to be pretty when he's done. And there's my block, and he will sit on there. Little birdie on his branch. Well, thanks for watching, and take care, everybody, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Cheerio.